Now, your Storm Tracker team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jake Dalton.
Well, we certainly could use some rain. We're starting to see at least some level of drought developing across South Louisiana. This is the latest drought monitor that came out today. Areas in yellow, that's abnormally dry conditions that are starting to develop. So the lowest end on our drought scale here, but still something to monitor in the coming days and weeks as we're not expecting a ton of rainfall going forward. You see over Tangent Hope Parish, Livingston into St. Helena, all in the yellow there. It does extend into parts of East Feliciana and Point Capee Parish as well, and Wilkinson County in southwest Mississippi. And again, if we continue this dry setup, which looks like it will, at least for the next week, this could extend further into South Louisiana. Here's our forecast rainfall for the next 7 days, and we're not expecting much. This is the Weather Prediction Center's rainfall forecast for the next week. And this dark green kind of shaded zone you see here, that indicates about 1/10 of an inch of rain. That's over the next week, so not a lot. That's the big story here. Next 3 days, you can see highs are still going to be in the low to mid 90s, about 94 tomorrow to 94 on Saturday, 93 on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine, so it's a good looking forecast for anything going on outside. If you're heading out to the Florida versus LSU game here in Baton Rouge this weekend on Saturday, it's just going to be very, very hot out there. The good news is the humidity is not going to be off the charts, but still present enough to where we're going to have a heat index in the afternoon, 96 to 98 degrees. So just be prepared for that. Drink and bring plenty of water with you as you're doing things outside this weekend. All right, our upper level pattern here, this is what we're expecting. This dome of hot high pressure is going to keep building in, and this is just going to kind of lock us into this hot and dry pattern for now. And notice that does not break apart even into early next week and even beyond. It's just going to take time for our pattern to change. September is already one of our driest months of the year, and without any tropical systems heading our way, we're just not looking at much as far as heat relief or any good rainfall. Highs around 93 to 94 each day over the next week, so not much variation with that. Lows tonight, well, right now we're sitting in the mid to upper 70s, but lows tonight will drop off to around 70 come tomorrow morning. Still could have some upper 60s out there, so not all too bad in the morning hours, but then that sun comes out and we're warming up fast already, or will be up to about 94 tomorrow afternoon here in Baton Rouge. 95 for Plaquemine. We'll go 94 tomorrow in New Roads, 93 in Kentwood. There's the next 7 days. Plenty of sunshine each afternoon, highs low to mid 90s, lows at night will be right there around 70 degrees. Stick around, we'll have more coming up in just a few minutes.